My 29F racist parents, 60M, want to see me after they disowned me 10 years ago. My family is racist. Growing up, I mirrored their behavior because I didn't know any better. When I was 18, a friend and I went to a party, and that's where I met my now husband. He broke through my defenses, even after I was rude to him. I cringe now over how I treated him that night and in the months after, all because I was racist. He destroyed every racist belief I had. It took time, but eventually, I realized how very wrong my family and I were. Reality slapped me hard in the face, but it was a much needed slap. He tells me now that the way I treated him hurt, but he was determined to make me see him as a man and not someone lesser because he was a different race. I'm glad he did. Otherwise, I would have missed out on being with my soulmate. He asked me out, and I fell in love with him. He knew my family was racist, but he is not the type to stay quiet. So, he wanted me to make an announcement about our relationship. I was afraid because I knew my family wouldn't take it well, but I was willing to do it for us. We had been dating for a while. As expected, my family blew up. They threatened and harassed us. It was a bad time, but my husband stood by me and refused to let them intimidate us. When they realized he wasn't intimidated by their demands and threats, they turned to me. They said if I didn't break up with him, then I was dead to them. My husband let me make the choice. I chose him. I was kicked out, and it hurt. It really hurt. His family took me in as their own. They welcomed me. My husband was there for me through it all. We got married and now have 2 children. When I had my son, I guess I was naive to believe they would come around, but I was wrong. I sent a message to a cousin that I was still secretly in contact with, and my family didn't know about it. She said they didn't care. It was then that I gave up and let them go. Now, I got a message from that same cousin telling me that my dad has terminal cancer. He's been asking about me and wants to see me. She called me after I gave her my number, and she said he asked her to find out where I am and, if she did, to give me that message. I told my husband, and he said if I decide to go, he will support me. But all I feel is pain. I'm torn up, hurt, and confused. I just need some advice on what to do because I don't know what to do.